Bum, bum. And week 2 is in the books, everybody. Had some exciting storylines going on, especially with these guys back behind me. Dolphins, baby. Dolphins pull out an incredible win. Tua has a game of his life. I never thought he could support two wide receivers. I still don't believe he can support two wide receivers. I'm a Finns fan, but I just still can't buy it. I'm stoked. I'm super excited. I'm even going to this weekend's game. My fiance surprised me with tickets. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, but yeah, still not buying it. There's a money line of like 6 points towards the Bills. I think it's even starting to move towards the Dolphins, but no, give me the Bills. I'm sorry. I just hope we keep it close, keep it competitive. But all right, on to some fantasy here. Yeah, Handy Nasty came out with the league, the high score of 179. I was doubting his team, still kind of doubting his team. I can't help it. But he's putting up the points, and the power rankings seem to believe it too. So yeah, high score 179. I'm coming up the bottom of the pile, 88 points. Not looking too hot. Little bragging rights from Prime Time. He's looking to put together a team this year, winning by 38.84 points, defeating Biz Ritchie. The bad beat, I think, once again, is Tebow's before Hose. We all know what's going on with that matchup. Lost by 0.22, had AJ Brown, needed anything from him, anything more. But I mean, that game was, it looked like that the Eagles overall were kind of done playing by the third quarter. I mean, any chance at a comeback. Kirk Cousins was just, I don't know, looking, but just like trash back there. Like we were saying earlier in the chat, I mean, in prime time, he just can't do it. Can't do it. And I think the storyline of the league so far is poor Ken Dog Millionaire. Holy crap. Second highest score in the league. And unfortunately I had to play the highest score this week. And it seems like that was the second time in a row, I believe. I mean, but yeah, the not so lucky one once again, Ken Dog. This dude 0-2, but when we go look at the power rankings, I mean, he's still up there with the 0-2 record. Let's go over to power rankings, huh? I've been kind of just scoping around some tools, playing around with some stats. And if I look at the rest of season ranks, I mean, rest of season power ranks as we are right now, Team Ranrod's looking to be 1, Handy Nasty in 2nd, and there you have Ken Dog in 3rd. Nothing, I wouldn't see anything notable. I mean, the other thing that's notable is, you know, we saw Tebow's before Hose seems to be throwing in the towel, already trading away one of the more valuable players. Honestly, I kind of have questions about this deal. I mean, besides the second round pick, I mean, this is very cheap offering for Mr. Austin Eckler. I guess we believe in Kenneth Walker being a thing, so maybe that's more about the second rounder with Kenneth Walker, and the rest are just seem to be just roster or cap constraints that we have to deal with. But yeah, I would say, you know, could have held out for more, man. Poor, you know, Austin Eckler is worth more than that. Come on. Anything else? We've got some taxi squad promotions. Chris Olave of New Orleans. Looks like Handy Nasty is looking to add to the squad, add more depth, add more firepower. So yeah, I mean, I think Tanner over here is just going to prove me wrong all season. Yeah, let's see. What do we else? Matchups this week. Matchups of week 3. Let's take a look. I'm up against Prime Time. Tebow's before Host against Ken Dog. Ken Dog might finally get his first win. If he doesn't, this would be just bizarro world. Handy nasty against Team Ramrod, a battle of the top, basically. That's gonna tough one. That's a key matchup right there. Quack Quack and Biz Richie, another good one. T Flex in good hands with Alsop. Both those teams looking to get in better shape. Both those teams could use a win right now. Because yeah, if we look at the standings, good hands 0-2, T Flex 0-2. And yeah, got some 4-2-0 squads. You know, so still early, but yeah, you can start to look by the points, the kind of the types of points that the teams are putting up, who's looking to be formidable this year and who needs to make some moves, or like Tebow, just throw in the towel, look up to the next year. I was looking at some money lines, just looking at the point spreads, some interesting games. I mean, obviously I'm looking forward to the Bills Miami Dolphins game. I think the Lions Vikings game is also going to be kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm still like, Detroit's looking strong. I'm happy for that squad to be putting it together, but I feel like this will be an interesting kind of test here against the Vikings. Pittsburgh Steelers, Cleveland Browns tonight. Just gross. It's just going to be kind of a gross game. It's one of those Thursday nights. Just, yeah. Hadn't really watched the Steelers play offensively yet, but I'm just, you know, and I also believe from the Browns side, the defense, I think Clowney's hurt, and I think Garrett is also hurt, but he might actually play. So maybe there will actually be some points up from Pittsburgh because of that defense being a little decimated, but it's going to be a gross game. Let's see, anything else? Kansas City Chiefs, Colts. Colts really need to put it together. Matt Ryan seems to be just dead. It just seems like every quarterback that seems to be coming over to the Colts just sees their last years come to end. Carson Wentz seems to be revived, but before that, you know, Philip Rivers dead, and now poor Matt Ryan. I hope to put it together, man. I mean, I've got some shares in that team. It would be nice. Jaguars, Chargers, I'm kind of interested in. I want to see the Jaguars play a good team. I want to see how that goes. Let's see, Vegas Raiders, Titans, Cincinnati Bengals, Jets, Ravens, Patriots. Monday Night Football being the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Also feel like it's going to be kind of gross, but, you know, rivalry game, I guess. We'll see. But who wants to see Mr. Cooper Rush in the, you know, primetime games? It's kind of lame. Francis, 49ers and Broncos. We got to see this Broncos offense get back into shape, man. This is just a total disaster. Russ just has to step up. I mean, team overall, coaching, everyone needs to step up. It's just got to figure it out. It seems like it's just all too fresh. They didn't get enough time playing in the off season, and I hope that that's what it is, and it's something that's fixable, because this is just such a disappointment. Green Bay Packers, can't forget about, you know, Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. That'll be fun. Hopefully we see Tampa get that team together. There's a lot of injuries. Doesn't seem they've been very efficient on offense, so let's see if they can bounce back. Yeah. With that, puts us in with our week 2 going into week 3 power rankings. As you can see, I've been trying to add to our little production, and we'll keep improving, keep getting it better. Cheers, y'all. Have a good week, and I'll talk to you next week. Cheers.